नमस्कार दोस्तों and welcome to SM Smartprofile Bank Nifty and Nifty analysis for 10th November 2025। फ्रेंड्स, ये एक एजुकेशनल वीडियो है जिसमें हम ऑर्डर फ्लो और मार्केट प्रोफाइल को यूज करके मार्केट की डायरेक्शन, एरियाज ऑफ अब्जॉर्प्शन, एग्जॉशन और ट्रैप्स को आइडेंटिफाई करते हैं एंड मार्केट प्रोफाइल और ऑर्डर फ्लो को कंबाइन करके ये देखते हैं और ये एनालाइज करते हैं कि मोस्ट लो रिस्क एरिया ऑफ टेकिंग अ ट्रेड की प्रोबेबिलिटी क्या हो सकती है। फ्रेंड्स, हम किसी भी टाइप की ट्रेडिंग एडवाइस नहीं देते हैं। हम सेबी रजिस्टर्ड नहीं हैं और इस वीडियो को काइंडली यूज ओनली एंड ओनली फॉर एजुकेशनल पर्पसेस। हम रोज आपके सामने एक एनालिसिस लाते हैं और अगले दिन की आपको प्रोबेबिलिटी भी बताते हैं और मार्केट प्रोफाइल और ऑर्डर फ्लो को कैसे कंबाइन करना है ये भी बताते हैं। फ्रेंड्स, थोड़े से कमेंट्स आ रहे हैं कि आप हमें मार्केट प्रोफाइल के बेसिक्स बताइए ताकि हमारी अंडरस्टैंडिंग बेटर हो। कई दोस्तों को ये जानना है कि मार्केट प्रोफाइल की सेटिंग्स क्या हैं और भी कोई क्वेश्चंस हों आपके दिमाग में तो उसके लिए एक टेलीग्राम चैनल बनाया है। वो भी आपके रिक्वेस्ट पे ही अभी ही शुरू किया है। उसमें आप उसको ज्वाइन कीजिए एंड उसमें मुझे डीएम कीजिए सो दैट आई एम एबल टू आंसर योर क्वेरीज। अगर आपको किसी भी प्रकार की सेटिंग्स चाहिए मैं वहां पे शेयर कर दूंगा। अगर आपको मार्केट प्रोफाइल की हल्की हल्की बेसिक्स चाहिए तो वो भी आप मुझे बता सकते हैं कि व्हाट टाइप ऑफ बेसिक्स यू want to understand, because look, I don't run a full course like structure. I'm not charging money for all this. If you want to learn a little bit of market profile basics, then there's a lot of information available on net also. You can study that. But there is a book of Jim Dalton's Mind Over Markets. You can start reading that. And the questions that you have on the market profile or order flow, I'm always there to help you out with. But when you say you give us the basics of market profile, then I have to understand actually where you are coming from. कि तो इस टाइम आपका लेवल क्या है, so that you can interact with me only on Telegram, so I can help you better in that, right? I'll be most happy and most willing to help you out in the learning process. As far as trading is concerned, I don't participate at all. Neither I share my trades nor I uh, give any advice of any sort of trading activity. But as far as the educational aspect is concerned, I'll be most happy to help out. Another request I have to make to you all is that when you join the Telegram channel, please join with your correct names. Because I have somehow removed certain people who don't join with their names. Let's have some people who are seriously interested in learning, and I'm sure we'll go a long way together. And market profile is really very interesting, and when you combine it with order flow, it becomes all the more absorbing and interesting. So you're most welcome to learn, you're most welcome to ask questions, but do it on the Telegram channel. The link of the Telegram channel is provided below every video that I am posting on YouTube, right? Now, having said that, let's come to the analysis of Bank Nifty. What happened on 7th November? Friends, let me split this market profile chart for you and let's see what happened. Where did the market open? The market opened below the range of the previous day. And how did it open? It opened with an open drive. Open drive means it opened and it came down. And if you listen to my videos carefully, I'm telling you everywhere. ओपन ड्राइव क्या होता है, ओपन टेस्ट ड्राइव क्या होता है, ओपन रिजेक्शन रिवर्स क्या होता है, ओपन ऑक्शन क्या होता है. आई एम टेलिंग यू ऑल दीज थिंग्स. ऑल यू हैव टू, एंड दीज आर द बेसिक्स also. What is A period? A period is a 30-minute candle. Market क्या होता है? Open होके सीधा नीचे आता है, and this is one of the strongest openings in a market profile setup, whether it is down or whether the market goes up, right? So the market came down with good volumes, and then in the B period again it closed down only, and therefore it showed acceptance. When, as per market profile theory, when the initial balance or the first two periods or any two periods they show acceptance below the range, that means the lower prices have been accepted, right? So, according to the theory only, anyone would look like to look for a further continuation downwards and maybe touch this area, which did not happen. Now, why did not it did not happen? That's very interesting, and that how do we come to know? We come to know through the order profile. So, where did we? Let me open the order profile for you. And if you remember in the Telegram channel, I posted. Some candles. Look, this is where the market opened. It opened below the range of the previous day and it came down. These are previously marked areas which I keep sharing with you in the Telegram channel. These are previously marked areas. The market took some support here, tried to go up, and I told you that I always mark some low volume areas. I marked it in the Telegram channel and I shared it with you. The market came down from here, right? And any trader, when the A and B period have been accepted, he would look forward to the market going down further. But it did not go down. And that is the time when I shared the candle at 950. This is the 5-minute candle at 950 and the 5-minute candle at 955. I shared only these two candles with you in the Telegram channel. And I told you that watch out and look at what happens in these two candles. Why did I say that? Because I found that the sellers got trapped in this candle. I also found that there was some absorption over here. So one of the two had to break out. And because of so much of accumulation and strength of the buyers coming in, we did get a reverse. In the C period, the market reversed and broke the open, and in the D period, it just gave a breakout of the stuff, right? So that is why we combine order flow and market profile. So from an open drive opening, the market then turned into an open rejection and reverse, right? And when you get an open rejection reverse after an open drive, then you can expect a good range extension, and that is what has happened, right? So this is what happened in Back Nifty. I've shared the order flow with you. These are also certain areas I have marked. Those guys interested in marking out areas, you can mark out the areas. I'll just keep it like this for some time. I've also marked out these areas because there's some important candles here. And these were previously marked areas from which the market came down and eventually closed over here, right? So now let's come to Nifty. And before, sorry, so there's one important point I wanted to discuss here. We have closed with a uh, poor high. What does a poor high mean? It means that there's an unfinished business which the market may like to finish off, convert it into a finished business, but we try and touch this area during the trading session on the next 1 or 2 working days. Let's also see what happened in Nifty. Nifty also, you can see what type of opening was there. The same thing happened. There was a good acceptance below the previous day range, but then the buyers at this area came and they also gave an open rejection reverse with a poor high and closing below the value area of the previous day and within the value area of the chain. Bank Nifty also closed within the value area of the day. Now, what type of a closing do we get? What type of a structure do we get in Bank Nifty? we get a structure of a double distribution day. So there is one distribution here, the market creates one type of value here, and the market creates another type of value here. Now, what does Dalton say in his book? He's the father of market profile, so we have to go according to what he says. And he says that treat both these days as separate days. So the single day has to be treated as a separate day. And now, what is the probability tomorrow? If the market opens above the Pruer high, we really need to see that the market gets accepted above this area. Only then a bullish trend is possible. And if the market opens below value, the below the IB low and the sellers gain return, regain control, and if rejection occurs and moves back inside the value, that's another probability. The market has, as I told you, the market has two separate value areas, two different opinions of value. This is usually followed by a balancing day as the market tests which distribution is correct. Is this distribution area correct, or is this distribution area correct? The low volume areas or the single print areas, these ones, E period and D period. This is D period, this is E period. These areas, you know, they usually act as a support or a resistance the next day, and the breakout from a double distribution require a clear acceptance, not just a tick or two above and you say, okay, ये accept हो गया. No, it requires a clear acceptance. you know anything can happen. Don't just consider कि ये बहुत अच्छा ट्रेंड आया तो मार्केट अब ऊपर ही जाएगा. No, most probably it will be a balanced market. So let's see what happens tomorrow. Right, I have shown you the order flow charts. I've discussed it with you. I'll not make this video very lengthy, and let's meet on Monday evening, right? Once this market is over. And as usual, I'll always advise you to trade safely, to trade cautiously, and while trading, define your risks before you define your profits. Risk is very important, right? We don't have to give money to the market every time we trade. We must carry something home, right? So trade carefully, and let's meet on Monday. Bye bye and see you all. Thank you so much.